All right, enough of that. I need a new car. The first drift car I owned was a 180SX, which I really liked. And I've sort of been missing that SR20 life since then. So I thought, well, look, the next best car to get would be an S15, just to sort of complement the JZX 100. But that timeline has been pushed forward a bit because, as you know, Mark II got burned up in the fire at the paint shop. Doesn't exist anymore. So I need something to replace that. The original plan for the Mark II was get it done about mid-2021 and then drive it for the rest of 2021 at lots of different events and things like that. And then in the early next year, 2022, get an S15 Silvia. Pushing schedules forward means you have to compromise on some things. When you're looking for a new car, it can either be cheap or good, or you can find it quickly. But you can never have all three of those things. And I think I may have found something that suits, my requirements. I wonder if you can guess which points of those triangle I've compromised on. So I was given a key and told where I can go and find it. This is it. Now I've been asked to not show the yard as best I can, so it's gonna be a lot of close-up shots. But as you can see, it is an S15 Silvia. And it's been sitting out here for 3 years, apparently. There's cat paw prints and... yeah. And this Tanto is backed right up against it. Well, first things first, I guess, is the engine. There we go, SR20 turbo. So the engine, of course, SR20 turbo, it's the S15 version. And as you can see, the engine bay has been painted this lovely green color, even though the rest of the car is still this dirty pearl white. So the story behind this particular car is that the previous owner had a built engine made for the car and installed that. And while the engine was out, they painted the engine bay green. And we think it's because they wanted to paint the entire car green. And apparently what happened is the built engine blew on the first time it went out, and the owner essentially, rage quit owning the car. He just sold it with the blown engine. And the people who took the car put this engine in, which is an S15 SR20 out of a 60,000 kilometer crashed donor car. So this is a 60K engine, supposedly. But I mean, we have the paperwork from the previous, like the previous car that this engine was taken out of. We have the paperwork for it. And they say the compression is good, everything's good. So I guess that's good enough for me. So why buy this? Well, it already has some parts on it. You can see it has an exhaust manifold. It has the Tomei turbo down there. You can see there's the blue wastegate actuator, and there we go, Tomei arms turbo. So it already has a turbo on it. I mean, there's also a lot of stuff I'd like to change right off the bat. Don't really want to start it with this. Might have to replace the HKS filter element. Now, other stuff it also has an intercooler there. It also has a radiator. I don't know what brand it is. Yeah, it has fresh coolant in it still from when it was built, even though it's been sitting here for 3 years. I guess the boost controller is installed but not connected. This wiring is always something to look at, and it looks like it has aircon. I don't know how much it would work or not. Oh, the coil packs aren't screwed in. That one's okay. I'm going to guess that the intercooler is Greddy by the piping. Yeah, there is a bunch of name stuff on here, so if I'm going to be looking at a car, so I'd like to get an idea of what the previous owner was like. And that can sort of give you an idea of how they treated it. What's he left in here? There's an ETC. Oh, okay. Air freshener. It's like a bunch of random, like audio-visual wiring in here for something. What's that? That's from the back of the car where the fuel pump goes. What is this? It's a school uniform. Why? This is from one of those idol groups called Nogizaka 46. So, okay, I guess he was into idol groups. What is that? It's like some sort of DIY monitor enclosure. Oh, that must be what the video splitter is for, this thing. Okay, AC. It has DEFI oil pressure, oil temp, and water temp gauges already installed. I guess, and they're actual DEFI ones, which is nice. The handbrake extension thing. Just some random steering wheel, the Momo button. Oh, and there's a boost gauge over here too. Oh, it has one of those TVs that goes in the sunshade. I guess to watch his idol groups on. Okay, there's a switch of some sort in here. I don't know what that is. Is it a 6-speed? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a 6-speed. Okay. All right, let's explore the back seat as well. There's like another little. There's another little thing. Oh, that's from round 1, which is like an entertainment, bowling and video arcades and stuff like that. Okay, it's got a rear seat. The rear seat's really clean too. It's never had wheels stacked in it. Oh look, it comes with one of those VIP tables. Nice. Definitely will not be using that. Bunch of other wiring. Oh, there's one of those subwoofers, I think it is, behind the seat. Oh wait, free tool. Nice. Parts cleaner that's empty. An old, yeah look, 2012 catalog sitting in the back. So yeah, this car's been here for a while. Coilover adjuster. There's a lightning cable. When did lightning cables come out? I won't show this, but it does say Chiba, so I'm guessing the car used to be from Chiba. Nothing in there. The boot lid is all rusty. It's backed up. Oh, it's not touching the wall at least. That's good. All right, there's a bit of rust down here, but that's not too bad. Toolkit wrap-up thing, garbage. Some interior trim. Oh, Uras. These brake pads, maybe? Yeah. Some old brake pads in there. IndyCar series. Indy Japan? Motegi. Oh, cool. Hang on. Indy Japan. The Bridgestone Indy Japan 300. So the Indy 300 Motegi 2005. Drive shaft. Okay. Why did you need a spare drive shaft? And I'm guessing that's like that looks like it's like some sort of house heating pipe, but he probably had that to, uses like a downturn on the exhaust for avoiding noise at the circuit. There's some random ducting. And apart from it being dirty, it's not really too bad. His taillights will need to go 100%. Also, it looks like it's been hit there. It's not quite lined up with the bumper. Oh yeah, there's some damage in there. Just noticed this too. It's got the Profect controller and there's the DEFI controller there too. It's like some random seat. I will not fit in that seat at all. I'll need to get a bigger one. Okay, standard brakes. I don't know what suspension that is. They might have to come out. It's a bit hard to see with this camera, but it has Cusco arms in it. And it also has an LSD, from what I've been told. It's got some nice AVS Model 5s on the front, that's cool. Brakes, as you can see, rusted. Fender, fungus. Headlights. Yeah, gonna need to try and clear these up because you would not believe how expensive HID headlights are these days. I mean, these are all gonna get probably replaced pretty soon by some sort of body kit anyway. Yeah, what do you think? I think it might be a good idea to pull this filter off just in case anyone starts it. Yeah, look, it's perished. So if someone starts this and it starts to disintegrate, like all of this will get sucked into the turbo. So we don't want to do that. So I might just take this off. Yeah, look. There we go. Normally I leave that on, but we're going to be starting this car pretty soon, so I'll just take it off for now, just in case someone starts the car and revs it and forgets that the air filter is like this. So there you go. That's the general state of things right now. This is where we'll be moving up from now on with this car, with all the cat paw prints and rust. Why do I keep doing this? It has an exhaust. I don't know what that is. If it's anything good or not. Oh wait, it's Lobsterback. I wonder what brand that is. Yeah, so I don't know if this is a great idea or not, but I mean, right now, we don't have much of a choice. So I guess the next thing to do is pay for it and try and book some workshop time so I can get it registered. So here it is, new Noriero project car, S15. Welcome to the garage. I hope it's good. So there you have it. New Noriero car is an S15 Silvia. Now I know a lot of you probably wanted to see me get straight back into a JZX100, and we will do that maybe a bit later. And if you'd like to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe. Also, if you'd like to see the content pushed forward even faster, the way to do that is Patreon. So big thanks to everyone on Patreon, especially these people here, the Tier 3 Team Manager members. Thank you so much for getting involved in the content. Also, don't forget Noriero 2 bonus channel where I upload extended action sequences and Twitch streams and stuff like that. So once again, thanks for watching. See you next time, right as we get into traffic. It's like those TikTok videos where they destroy things on purpose.